Hello everyone, I didn't want to prep or anything, so we're going to stay outside and make this video. I want to explain that everyone burns calories very differently. I mean, to a point that you can burn to 2,000 to 1,000, like 200 calories a day. Your metabolism changes. It's not a settling point. It changes over time. It changes when you get older. It changes. But your metabolism is broken into 3 parts. Neat, of how much you're doing throughout the day, and also you're just baseline. If you were in a coma, how much is to feed you. So, non-activity. And I want to get into the topic real quick. Everyone lose body fat slow. Everyone lose body fat fast. If you're a bigger individual, you can burn it faster just because your settling point and of how much you eat. If you drastically change that, and since you're a higher body weight, you'll burn more calories, and also you can eat more, and also you have more fat, so you just burn more. You drop more faster. But someone who is leaner, like let's say 15% or even 10%, they will drop very slow. Their body don't want to lose that body fat because that's the only source of hormonally balance and shit like that to help them out. That's the only source of extra calories they have. And I want to get into topic. Everyone lose body fat differently. Everyone lose weight differently. Everyone burn calories differently. So it comes down to NEAT. It goes down to your activity levels, so doing something in purpose, or it also comes down to baseline metabolism. So I'm gonna just go in the bottom on the way to the top. Baseline is pretty much how much muscle you got and how fit you are, and also what can you do, like how much your body needs with the coma. For me, it's around like 16. Like if I wasn't gonna do nothing, just in a coma, nothing, you need to feed me at least 16,000 calories to survive. 1,600, not 16,000, 1,600, you know? But in a different individual who is fit, active, who has more muscle, like a bodybuilder, for example, if he's in a coma, he probably needs 2,000 calories. But that's a very, what's the word, over dramatic state. But that's the best way, in my opinion, to explain it. If you take an individual who is in the middle, they probably need in the middle of the calories to stay alive. So that's just the baseline metabolism. Now we're gonna go into your activity level. This makes about 70%. This makes the now burn calories now. So let's say you jog every day. You're burning a lot of calories. Jog 10 miles a week, you're burning a lot of calories. Of course, your body will adapt faster to cardio, so it will adjust the calorie burn, so you have to even get more active to actually burn the same amount of calories. So that's also another play in the mechanism. Also, you have to do different activities to burn more calories as you must. Of course, this will change over time. You might be less fidgety, and that would be topic number 3, but we'll be on topic number 2. Be less fidgety, less active. Maybe you're sitting instead of standing, you know? Maybe you're not jogging, you're jogging 9 miles instead of 10. That will determine how many calories you burn, and that can change over time, over a week span, over months, years, etc. Now we're gonna go to NEAT. This one is like the most powerful time, like the powerful time you can burn so many calories. It's just moving, like what I'm doing. This will actually help me to eat a lot in school, and actually I didn't even realize, but your body, you know those fidgety people at your school, for example, who's skinny, who is just moving around talking a lot, or people at your desk job who's moving moving a lot, talking a lot, etc., etc. They're a more fidgety type of person, which they burn more calories than you that just talks regularly, sighs a lot, or sit down a lot, just because their metabolism wants them to move. They want to move around, they want to be active. That's what their body wants, so they become that fidgety, talkity, skinny person because they burn a lot of calories than they consume. So, and that can really change over a period of time. I recommend get this study, but it was a study done on how much calories you burn throughout NEAT. This can also prove weight loss too. I won't recommend it, like on purpose, just moving your body, but that could be a way. Like I won't hate that fact if you do it, like just, you know, bouncing your feet or just fidgeting or playing with something, because you burn more calories throughout the day of that. You know how much calories you can burn just NEAT? Let's say you have a 7-hour school day. This is my example. I burn about 800 calories of just moving. That was literally 4,000 calories as my maintenance during school. But you have to keep in mind, my activity level was like a 20,000 step goal, and also my NEAT was very high. So you could burn 400 to 1,000 even of just moving your body throughout the day like this. So let's say you wake up, you know, wake up at 4 and sleep at 6. That's literally like a 14 hours day of just moving around like this, and also on top of your activity level, on top of weight training and just moving, like walking steps and all that stuff, and also on top of your like digestive and all that stuff, you're burning so many calories throughout the day. So NEAT, I think, in my opinion, is very crazy of how many calories you can burn, even sedentary. sedentary as a quotation mark, because I don't think you're sedentary if you keep moving around and you know, bouncing up and standing up. I don't think you're sedentary, but you're kind of and kind of not. So that's just another point. NEAT is very strong in my opinion. But what we're trying to do in long term is burn calories without being super active, because you don't want to get to a point that you're not losing weight, or you're trying to, you know, you're not losing weight but you're doing all this cardio. And that can happen. Your metabolism change over time. Like I said, hormones change over time. Your thyroid, for example, will change over time. That's like your metabolism. So instead, if someone doing 2 hours plus cardio, you know, on the treadmill, and they're not losing weight, they might have to change the variables or do reverse that or etc., because they're very lean, or maybe they're not even that lean, but they're doing so much stress on the body doesn't even want to like drop the fat because of that stress of how much activity you're doing. So you have to find a balancing point. So very overweight individuals can do all this cardio and not lose weight of multiple other factors, but also it could be just diarrhea issues, or it could be just a metabolism adapting. That could also be it. Do not try to have an open mind instead of be like, okay, it's my genetics, or oh, it's my thyroid, I'm never going to lose weight. No, you have to have an open mind. If you don't have an open mind, then you're not going to have a suggestion for yourself. You're just going to spin your wheels. So you adapt to cardio a lot faster than losing muscle. That's been proven. You adapt to cardio intake, like jogging, etc., activity, like 2 weeks. So if you're doing 2 weeks of the same speed, same everything on the treadmill, that's not necessarily bad, but you will adapt how many calories you burn, because your body will just adapt. So you have to change the stimulus. You have to do more. So that's why we try to build muscle, so we don't have to do that much. So when we gain, like, you know, 150 or no, 170 pound male, that's no, like 200 pound male that has 170 pounds of muscle and bones and all that stuff, but only 30 pounds of fat, he will burn more calories. And if he actually does become like the person who's doing 2 hours of cardio, he will even burn more on top of that. So we have to get a point of building more muscle and putting that as a factor as well, because muscle does change a lot. Just because they start saying you're burning 8 calories per pound, that doesn't mean anything. Is also other factors like memory improvements, mental clarity, getting stronger. It's other factors too. And the metabolism is crazy how it changes. These studies are just studies. We're not robots, so we can't predict these things. Sorry, we just really can't. It's kind of hard. So everyone burns calories different. My calories will change over time. I already know that. So if I gain enough 50 pounds of muscle, I might have to literally, I don't need to eat 5,000 to maintain my weight, but I might actually have to eat 5,500 just to maintain my weight if I have 170 pounds of muscle and there's only 30 pounds of fat. And I'm just putting that as a factor as if I'm still active as I am now. So, you know, imagine me buffer and stuff. And that is a fucking crazy amount of calories to eat throughout a day. And I'm already eating 4,500 as my maintenance. So I don't have a lot of muscle mass, but I'm so active throughout the day. I'm burning so many calories, and also my NEAT, non-exercise thermogenesis, I'm moving a lot and talking a lot without even noticing. This is why I just do. And also just my muscle too. I do have muscle as well. I gain strength as well, so that burns more calories. Also, my digestive, the food choices I consume, not just donuts and pizzas. I consume protein sources. Protein burns calories as well. Eating the right foods will give you a right body composition, because they're not going to just pure sugar and fat cells and convert it into energy. That's good for the body and burn more. So that's also another factor. So you have to keep in mind, have open mind. Everyone burns differently. If they try to lose weight, they might eat a lot to you, but really they're just starving as well. Sorry, I'm telling what you don't want to hear. And yeah, that's the case. Everyone just burns calories differently. Even though in the calorie deficit, and they're eating a lot to you, even 1,000 calories extra you're eating, they're still starving because they have a high activity level than you. So in a sense, their 3,000 calories is like your 2,000 calories. They're still starving. So thank you guys for staying tuned for this video. Like and subscribe, share if this was helpful. Also, if you want free consultation, go to my description below. I talk to you privately, DM me, and we could speak about this and figure out your fitness goals. Bye guys.